Welcome back. Time now for our regular feature, Tech Talk, where we look at what's happening in the tech world. And tech journalist and gadgetgal.com owner Clare Petra Matthes joins us to have this conversation. Clare, good to have you as always, and thank you so much for making sure that we are tech savvy. Let's talk about this now. Pick and Pay consumers and customers obviously engaging with the retailer over WhatsApp. What's happening there?
Hello.
Clare, good morning. Can you hear me?
Hi. Yes.
Yes.
I can barely hear you. Sorry.
Now I have you. Apologies for that. So let me just repeat my question. I know we're going to talk about Pick and Pay customers engaging with the retailer over WhatsApp. What can you tell us there?
Oh, yes. So Pick and Pay, the retailer has collaborated with a company called Clickertel, and this is a sort of a new WhatsApp customer communication channel, which will enable various services, sort of including things like frequently asked questions and a lot of sort of things that we all have questions about, that we'd like to ask the retailer to be answered very quickly. Excuse me. So it'll host things like product catalogs. There'll be COVID-19 related information and store location information as well, sort of what's near me, where can I go for this, what can I do for this. And what's great for sort of smart shoppers as well is they can check their loyalty points balance, they can block sort of lost and stolen cards, they can order card replacements, update personal information, enter competitions. There's a whole long list, and all you really need to do is sort of WhatsApp hi to the allocated number, and then a menu pops up, and then you can start just communicating on WhatsApp with Pick and Pay from there.
That's so interesting. But with that being said, I mean, it's the rise of the machine, don't you think? A fleet of more than 100 robots autonomously performing a range of useful tasks around Google. What's that all about?
Okay, so before hundreds of people start coming at me about them taking our jobs, but it's always a good thing when the robots can take our menial jobs away. I'm not saying anything about people that clean. I mean, I appreciate it because I hate to clean. But Google's parent company, Alphabet, has announced that their Everyday Robots project, they've had an experimental team in their X labs, and they've moved those prototypes out into the labs. They are out there, but only in the Google's Bay Area campuses. And these guys, or these robots, are sort of autonomously performing a whole range of useful tasks, like wiping tables, sorting trash, taking cups, and opening doors. And so Alphabet over the past few years have been building this integrated hardware and software systems to sort of design this learning, and including transferring learning from the virtual world into the real world. And this is the result. So the combination of like machine learning techniques and reinforcing the learning training and collaborative learning and learning from demonstration. So these robots are really learning. I know people are going to be scared when they hear the story.
Yeah.
But for me, it's very exciting. I think it's great that these robots can do everyday tasks.
Well, it's quite interesting.
Watch me eat my words in a couple of years' time when people go, you see what you said?
Well, of course. Well, thank you for being the bearer of these news, whether you see them as good or bad. But thank you so much, Clare. That's all the time we had with you. Clare Petra Matthes joining us there.